Hey guys, it's Spirit, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Today we are going to be playing with a cute little deck I came up with called the Poison Blade. It is basically a whole bunch of, well, it's the best of both worlds, between mono green and mono black. Got a whole lot of destroy, a whole lot of land ramp, and we've got Deathtouch, and more Deathtouch, more Deathtouch, and more Deathtouch. And, of course, the complimentary Helm of the Host. So if I put Helm of the Host on a black thing with Deathtouch, I'm going to be getting a whole lot of that. So let's see if I can pull off some of the combos I was noticing when I played with this deck before. Alright, we've got Unsexist Comedian as our first opponent of the day. Well, at least he's politically correct. Alright, let me see here. We've got Llanowar Elves, Final Parting, and Pitiless Gorgon. Gonna keep it, gonna keep it. Final Parting is one of the deck searching cards that I have in this deck. One of my premier spells in black. I haven't really played black on my channel except for vampires. But, oh boy, we've got some blue-green coming out here. And throw down Pitiless Gorgon. Here we go. Got some 2/2 Deathtouch on the field. This is probably either going to go really well or really horribly. Because blue-green over here tends to go for a lot of really high-power creatures, which black, especially Deathtouch, tends to counter. But, on the other hand, it could go horribly because I could just get overwhelmed by super-powered creatures. So, I'm not going to hit with anything. Next turn, I'm going to use Final Parting, probably pull out Helm of the Host. Just because, well, Helm of the Host is overpowered as heck, no matter what you put it on. But I'm probably going to put it on Pitiless Gorgon. Yep, we're going Merfolk. I've played Merfolk in the past, I know how they operate. But, unless you can pull Trample, it's not going to do you a lot of good. Okay. Oh. Carnage Tyrant. My favorite card in the entire game. Let me see. I don't have 2 black to use Final Parting. So, I'm gonna have to wait till I get another black mana. But, Carnage Tyrant is probably one of the best green creatures in the entire game. Because Hexproof Trample 7/6. And, yeah, he can't be countered as a spell. He's Hexproof. You can't do anything about it. And, alright, you're gonna ramp it up. I'll probably block whatever... I might block Mistbinder with Pitiless Gorgon. Just to remove that. Because... oh, let me see. I'm gonna pass on you. I'm gonna block you. And... boop. Sacrifice Pitiless Gorgon to take out Merfolk Mistbinder. You are now a 2/2 because you are getting a double buff from both of your... I don't have any black mana. This is rather annoying, so I'm going to have to say a little nope to attacking with that. I don't think he would sacrifice his Llanowar Elf, but I don't want to risk losing mine either, so... I'm going to have to hopefully make do with what I've got until I get some more black mana on the field. Let me see here. 3, 4, 5. 1 more mana, and I can cast Carnage Tyrant as well. I need that Llanowar Elf. Let me see. Please be black mana. Heart of the cards, me some black mana. Come on. Come on. Come on. Seriously. Well, since there's nothing else I can do, I'm going to do this. Turn that to my hand, and I'm going to take another bonk before I get that on the field. This deck is not behaving properly today. Hopefully the next game we play is going to be more useful. Alrighty. I'll put you on the field. So... no attacks. I could use status from this double-sided to kill that thing, but I don't want to sacrifice Llanowar Elf. I might use Statue to destroy that thing if I don't draw any more black mana. Yeah, the draw algorithm of oh my gosh. Yep, that's a thing. That's a thing that's going away. Once I get capability of casting this thing, that is very much going away. Let me see. I'm going to boop you out of existence. Alrighty. Do I have any black mana? No, I do not. I have everything but black mana. So I'm gonna use you to pop that. Bioessence Hydra is going bye-bye. And then not attacking with you because I don't want to lose it. Seriously, the draw algorithm in Magic the Gathering Arena needs to be revamped because I only have 1 black mana, and all the useful stuff in my hand requires 1 more black mana than I own. So, anyway, not going to attack again. This is a very passive deck, as you can probably see, holding off and waiting till it can pull off a big combo, which, as you can see from my life total, is not particularly working out for me. So, go. I swear this deck was working better when you guys weren't looking. That's always how it goes. Whenever you try to show something off, it inevitably fails. Let me see. I'm gonna die before I get... Hallelujah! Okay. Carnage Tyrant on the field. Right off. I'm not losing another cent of HP. Here we go. Let's get this pain train rolling. Oh, he says good game because I put out Carnage Tyrant. I guess he doesn't have an answer for it. Okay, I'm now going to use Final Parting. I'm going to add everyone's favorite overpowered artifact to my hand. And... well, I guess Carnage Tyrant alone is enough to make people rage quit. GG. Alright, I didn't really get to pull off the combo that I wanted to, but we have Advent Destiny as our next opponent. He's rocking the Sarkhan avatar. But, this would be an exceptionally good hand if I had some black mana. I only have 1 forest in my hand. I'm gonna have to mulligan on that one. I'll take it. I'll take it. And I'm gonna put you back, because there's no point. But anyway, you saw the combo I was going for. The combination of black and green, you tend to go for Golgari most of the time. But basically what I did with this deck is I went for... oh, we're playing dinos over here. I basically went for a blend of mono black and mono green. So as you can see, I've got a lot of the elves, a lot of land ramp into the creatures from the high tier creatures from mono green, but they are also supported by a ton of mono black destruction effects, destruction, search, recycle effects. Excuse me. I'm not going to block that because you're going to get a 3/3 token if I do. But anyway, let me see. Okran Assassin out on the field. So, not going to attack because I can't get through that with anything without sacrificing half my stuff. But anyway, this deck runs on mono green, supported by mono black, tied together with some black-green Golgari goodness. And when I get the proper combos in my hand, he's probably going to pop one of my things with a damage spell, as per usual with, yep, here we go. Here we go, the life of playing against red. Red is so annoying. But, yeah, when I can get some good combos out and draw the right cards in sequence, this deck can be pretty deadly. So I have 5 on the field. I'm going to put down a Helm of the Host. Hopefully he does not have any destroy effects, any destroy artifact effects. Because red doesn't tend to do that, but green does, as illustrated in the last game. I was sitting on like 3 destroy artifact effects. So hopefully that doesn't become an issue. Alrighty. It's always a toss-up. I'm in a perfect position here. It's always a toss-up whether I want to put Helm of the Host on Orcran Assassin or Poison-Tipped Archer. I'm probably going to go Archer this time, just for the sake of it, and then I'm going to bring... He's probably going to kill it with a damage spell. That's what I would expect him to do. That's what I would do if I was playing a good red deck. Hello, you're not going to do that. Alright. Does he not have another damage spell? Well, we will take advantage of that in the sense of we will do this. And then we will sit on... We'll sit on Rise from the Grave for a little while longer. I do want to bring back Orcran Assassin just to tag out some more creatures. But hello. Okay, Itali is going to be extremely annoying. But... Let me see, I'm not going to block that. Never block against red or green. That's a thing I've learned. Let me see... I'm not going to attack yet, but Poison-Tipped Archer, I have 5 mana on the field, let me see. I don't really need these elves anymore. And Poison-Tipped Archer, whenever a creature dies, your opponent loses 1 health, so once I get enough of these on the field, they'll just start blazing through his life points when stuff starts dying. Let me see... He's going to attack with a tally, probably. I mean... Atali's effect activates just when he attacks, but I don't know if sacrificing him to a Deathtouch is worth a single use of his effect. Apparently it is. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to put Deathtouch on you... You can't counter. Alright. Draw 1. And, okay, he's going to cast, what did I... Okay, he's got a... Oh boy. Yep, he's got one of my Deathtouch things, and he's going to have a Carnage Tyrant. So, Carnage Tyrant does die to Deathtouch, because Deathtouch actually goes through... Hexproof, which I learned the hard way. So, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Accept your fate. You're playing against Deathtouch, this is how it works. What are you planning on doing differently? Oh. That's what you're planning on doing differently. So does that just go through now, or... Because I know that raptor dies, and then I do a ton of damage to you. Okay, so now I'm gonna use... How many things do I have? These 2. I kind of want to wait until I can get something even better in the graveyard. I might wait until I can pull a Carnage Tyrant on him. And I'm not going to attack, I'm just going to sit on it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. If he hits me with Carnage Tyrant, expecting Hexproof to save it from Deathtouch, sorry to say, but that's not how this works. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, he's gonna have this thing. If he kills Helm of the Host, that could be very bad for... Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. That's exactly what I'd expect him to do. This is gonna be very, very bad for us. But in any case, I'm gonna Deathtouch you. I'm gonna Deathtouch you. And then I'm gonna Deathtouch. You? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There's no point saving my poison-tipped archers, because... Oh boy, look at this damage! Look at this damage! So much damage! That's GG! That is GG, good sir! My gosh, poison-tipped archers are overpowered. This deck is deceptively powerful. Okay, I just went back, I just played like 2 games where I ran out of mana, and I realized that I did not actually have any double color lands in this deck. So I just really quick went into the editor, I swapped out some of my basic lands for double color lands. Hopefully I'll actually be able to get a good match for the final game. I think, wasn't it my first match of this episode? I had like all green mana and was running out of black. Yeah, I was kind of wondering why. Anyway, we have Ariel Lewis. I guess that's how you say that name. I don't actually know. As our, hopefully, third opponent of the recording. I've got, it looks like some pretty good colored land in my hand. I'm going to put out this. I'm going to be able to put out Poison-Tipped Archer turn 4. Looking good, looking good. You're running mono green? Of course you are. What else would you be running? But anyway, putting out that, and then... Do I want to? Do I wanna? It would sacrifice my Llanowar Elf, so I think not. Not going to attack just yet. As we have seen, patience is a virtue with this deck. I need some more. I'm gonna need to refill my drink after this game because my thermos is getting warm. This thermos over here is a very good one, but once your drink gets warm, it gets warm. Because nothing can keep it cold forever. Anyway, looks like we've got some black mana on the field. Gonna put out Poison-Tipped Archer. Still going to be able to attack with Barkhide Troll. And you might pull out... I'm expecting you to pull out one of those Rabid Bite type things. I think, yeah, Rabid Bite does it. I think a few other cards do it, where one creature does damage equal to its power to another creature, which is the way green handles effect destruction. Let's see, yep, we've got an enchantment over here, pulling out another Greenwood Sentinel. Alrighty, alrighty. I'm nervously tapping on the field. Seriously, this is the best ability in the entire game. You think, oh no. Do I want to do that? Apparently he doesn't want to either. So anyway, we're gonna do this. Do I have enough of this on the field to do that? I have 4, 5... No, I don't. It's only 5. It's only 4. Let me see... Deathtouch... There's not much I can actually do with this hand. I can do the first ability of this. I can put a... Not that. Not that. I meant this one. There we go. I'ma spook you by showing off that I could kill your creatures at any time I so choose, I guess. Let me see. That spent 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I can do it. I can do the thing. I can do the thing that I want to do if he attacks me. Basically, if he attacks me, I'm gonna use status and make him +1/+1 so he kills it and survives. Which I didn't actually need the 4 mana for, that's for statue, but I was just counting my mana, keeping track of my resources. It's an important thing in games like this. You gotta keep track of everything you've got. I draw 1 more black mana, or well, actually, 1 more mana of either color, and I can summon the Primal Death. Tetsimok, the Primal Death? Yes, that's how it's pronounced. And I think I may have spooked him by unveiling this from my hand to put a prey counter on him. Basically, if you're unfamiliar with this thing, you can reveal it for 1 black mana to put prey counters on your opponent's stuff, and then when it enters the field, it destroys everything with a prey counter on it. So, which is actually a pretty cool mechanic. It's almost like the dinosaur hunting you first and then pouncing from the shadows. I forget which... Ixalan. I forgot the word Ixalan for a second. I do that sometimes. But the Ixalan block actually had a lot of really, really thematic effects. Like all the double lands. Well, I'm just taking this time while you're running timeouts to talk about it. All of the double lands and stuff. A lot of the dinosaur effects are really thematic and really cool. I'm really gonna miss playing Ixalan stuff once the blocks flip. Anyway, it is my turn once again. I am gonna go like this. I'm gonna reveal to put a prey counter on you. I have enough mana to summon it now, but I want to put prey counters on everything he's got before that. And then I'm gonna use Strength of the Pack once I put the Primal Death on the field. Tetsimok, the Primal Death on the field. I have no idea why that word is so hard for me to say, but I mostly use Tetsimok, the Primal Death, as a spook tactic, just because I normally don't have this much mana this quickly. But in the games I played by myself when I wasn't recording, I would just like reveal it, put a prey counter on something when I didn't have enough mana, just as a spook tactic to go, hey, I can blow up your stuff eventually. And kind of make him rethink his life decisions, so they kind of withhold their, people tend to withhold their destroy effects when you do that for him. Like, they wait for you to put him on the field before using their destroy effects, which means they don't really use them when they should. Like on my poison-tipped archers and stuff. So, the impact of psychological warfare is actually really important in this game. Just as much as it is in real life, actually. So, he is really good for psychological warfare, psyching out your opponent, so they wait on their big guns to take him out, and then get taken out by little stuff. I think I'm repeating myself, but I'm not quite sure. So, I'm going to... I'm just talking to fill up space, because this guy's taking way too many timeouts. You're taking all of the timeouts. My goodness. I think whenever he runs out of timeouts, it just forces him to pass the phase and then pass the turn. But I could be wrong on that. So, yeah, are we gonna... I never thought I would actually contemplate cutting out dead time. I do cut out matches where I don't draw enough of one color of mana, and I don't... Or the opponent rage quits. I guess I'll take that. It was a fair thing, I guess. Alrighty, so as you can see, this deck has... It's not the quickest deck to win, it's not the most efficient, but by God does it have some really killer combos. But anyway, this has been Magic the Gathering Arena. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to see more, then please do subscribe. And make sure to follow me on social media so you never miss an update. Until next time, I'm Spirit, and I will see you all later.